Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Now before the video begins, this video is proudly sponsored by NordVPN, our long-term partner on the channel. And, very happy to say they continue extending our partnership as long as you guys keep signing up. And we don't need many sign-ups, but every now and then we get one, and that's wonderful. But if you're in the market for a VPN, please do use Nord, my link and stuff down below, with code HUZZY at checkout for, I think it's 4 extra months for free on a 2-year deal. In essence, what Nord is, it's a VPN, so virtual private network, that is ultimately supposed to be there to protect you online. So I've always been open and honest. It's kind of the same thing I've always said, but it's true, is if you're at home right now, you're watching this, you just on your own PC, you're safe, you've got virus software, whatever, you're probably okay. On your own private network at home, you're probably fine. You probably don't need a VPN for a security kind of application. Where the security, I would say, comes in is if you're connecting to a Wi-Fi or network that is, let's say, not your own, and other people are connecting to it. So, for example, if you're working in a Starbucks in the middle of the day on your laptop and you're doing something important, or anything really for that matter, you're sending an email, if you're logging on to something, anything that you wouldn't want to just turn around your laptop and show the general public, that is when I would consider a VPN, when you're connecting to a public Wi-Fi. So, a library, a hotel, anything like that. Unfortunately, there are bad actors, out there in the world. And in essence, the layman's terms way to kind of say it is your internet kind of is going one way, and bad people can kind of look down the other way and see what you're doing. And obviously collect data such as passwords and stuff that you will not want them to have. So that's what a VPN does, is it basically puts a brick wall that they cannot do that, because you're connecting to something and then that something is connecting to the internet. So if someone tries to look down the other way, they're going to go to the VPN instead. So it is a block. Obviously, it's worth mentioning, majority of people in really the modern world that have VPNs don't really use them for the security aspect of it. They use it for the social side of it, the content side of it. And I will actually say, I've always given an example of last year. I went on holiday with my family. We went to the Italian lakes, and my sister unfortunately got a little bit ill. So we were kind of stuck at the apartment one day, and without NordVPN, we would have been bored out of our brain. So we connected back to the UK on my MacBook with Nord. Had Sky, because obviously we subscribe to Sky Sports and everything, and we got to watch, an F1 race, and we got to watch some golf, and that kind of saved the day a little bit. And it's worth mentioning, there's one that me and Queen Pleb are going to be doing in the next couple of days. We are a fan of The Traitors, the show, and we were really interested in watching. There's an Ireland version. It's not yet on BBC iPlayer here in the UK, but there's a way to watch it if you're in Ireland. So my VPN will be connecting to Ireland very soon, and we'll be able to watch the Irish Traitors, which is cool. So please do sign up or consider. Link down below. Thank you guys so much as always, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. I'm actually really proud of the content we've been making over the last week or so. I think it's been really good on the main account and really good on the A to Z, so happy days. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, let's see, bringing you another video. Welcome back to Jurassic Park. ARDR Sprinkle. We're against Fiora running PTA Ignite. She was last pick. So they banned Malphite, which normally a Quinn or a Tryndamere player would ban. So I picked Urgot as a preemptive good pick against those two, but they picked Fiora. Pretty sure if Fiora beats a Malphite, so I don't know why you'd ban Malphite as Fiora, but anyway. Well, hopefully you have an okay game. 1.4 mil on lists. I know obviously in my A to Z game, it showed that she was not bad, but she's just not a very good carry. Doesn't play Xerath. Obviously, Mastery, this has got streamer mode on like I do, so the enemy will not have any information on me. But yeah, so when you're against an opponent in top lane running PTA Ignite, you win by going even. If anything, you actually still win if you get a little bit behind, because they are doing everything to try and get ahead in lane phase, which again is bizarre for a Fiora to do, by the way. A Fiora doesn't need to do that, so not really sure why you'd even do that as Fiora. It's a bit desperate to me. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. We've got a Hecarim. Hecarim's always very powerful in solo queue. I will say our Ashe and the Hecarim did lane swap, literally lane swap. So the Hecarim was originally AD carry and asked to go jungle. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe these two could be duo. It's worth mentioning they've got 2 gold challenges. Maybe duo, but again, we don't know because we can't look anything up today and potentially forever. That's the only, I would say, the other negative of like streamer mode probably going to become more of a default, by the way, for people, so you won't be able to look up any data. It is useful to know who's duo because a lot of duos do play completely around each other. So if you're playing top lane and the enemy top is duo with jungle, you probably know, oh dear, I'm going to get probably focused. You play a little bit more reserved, which is not a bad thing. But if you don't know, then you're probably just going to get killed a bunch in the early game until you like start playing reserved, you know? I'm sure having a Red Bull while ill is smart.
We will rise from the rubble, stronger than
Like it supercharges the illness. Oh, Hecarim. Let's go! Yeah, let's go. Big, massive for us. And I'm kind of not surprised the Fiora plays like that because she's running the things that she's running. I'm actually going to use TP, so she won't know I've used TP here, in theory. My bot lane could win that. Ezreal's not strong enough at level 1. Yeah. I guess we win the game. We aced them. It's an unofficial ace at level 1. Okay. The only negative for me, I got 3 assists, but there's only 60 goals because of how they all got divided. She got a kill, so she did get a bunch more gold than I did. So she's come to lane with a cloth armor, and I've come to lane with refillable potion. So she has more of a 1v1 advantage from that level 1 against me specifically. But it is what it is. She had 400,000 mastery on Fiora, so video tile ace at level 1. Yeah, probably. It's probably quite a good one. This matchup sucks for Urgot. For if you can't get it, why? If you use your E, it's quite an obvious spell. She can W it, and you basically are just standing there then waiting to get killed. So it's a very bad matchup specifically for Urgot. Graves early ganked mid. I'm literally just going to go Bramble first item. Da, 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 da. Yeah, right, it's just such a bad matchup, bro. A bad Fiora can just destroy even a good Urgot. It's annoying. And oh, wow! You feel so clunky now. I got to smash up. Yeah, it's honestly one of the very few like true counters in League of Legends. There are some big counters in the game, but there's a lot of counters that are like it's just kind of like like last game, the Darius versus Wukong counter. he counters me, but I can still beat him. This is such a stomp counter in Fiora's favor. It's really rough. As I said, it's a big enough counter that a bad Fiora player will destroy even a good Urgot. Because it basically means I never can use my E, because if I use it and she just presses W at the right time, I'm dead every time. It sucks. It really sucks. Really cocky though. You're in the middle of an insane amount of minions. That's what I mean. Like, not a very good Fiora player. Just standing in the middle of minions. Just going, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, she'll hold W forever.
Who among you are worthy?
I'm just gonna get ganked. If you don't, so why it's a big counter. Urgot's E is fundamentally like a necessity to do good damage for the champion, where Fiora's W is not. So I have to not use my E, which is so important for Urgot, where she just has to hold her W forever, which isn't a big deal for her. That's the problem. That's why it's so bad. Urgot's E does damage, CCs, gives Urgot a shield, and also hones in his minigun W. And you basically can't use that. It's very bad.
You cannot rule what I have turned to ash.
Nope. And she's playing with Ignite, which gives her further combat advantage. Oh, we win this game automatically. Like, I'm not that scared of the Fiora to carry the game. I am scared of her getting roaming help, though. Okay, she is really bad. She relies too heavily on Ignite. That was... She's, like, kind of desperate, is the way I can kind of describe it. Because she's running Ignite, she has to be... Well, she has to win lane. And now she's like, I've got Ignite back up, I'll fight. But she didn't look at her own health bar. And again, because I know I can't use my E, I just won't use it. And yes, it's sucky for me. But Bramble first item is also what kind of... It helps me there, you know? And that's why, by the way, if you're against a Fiora, pretty much no matter what you're playing, buy a Bramble first item. It is what beats a Fiora. I've seen so many champions laying against Fioras and they have, like, not bought one. And you're like, bro. Bot lane diff, unfortunately. Then I just chill in bot lane. Karma moves over and helps. And there was an Ezreal ult, which is also 5 manning. Damn, bruh. That's just bot lane. But if they gain a lot in bot lane, it's good. They're going to kill the tower, so it's not a bad thing, but it's annoying. We got 2, so it's not bad. We did die, but it's not bad. It's annoying, but it's not bad. Don't think this Fiora knows what she's doing. Good for me. Yeah. Oh, Ezreal is partially designed to be left alone. That's one of his strengths. For sure. Again, it's annoying that we die because we got outnumbered, but again, just to make it clear, it's not a bad thing. It's annoying, but it's not bad. It's always annoying to die outnumbered, no matter what. Everyone's going to get annoyed by that, but we get first tower, we get fear strength. So as I said, it's not that bad. La 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 la. It's so predictable. You can arrow. If you Ash arrow, I'm pretty sure I get the kill.
This is the only truth that matters. A weapon aimed at your head.
Why is she so bad? I'm losing my mind today. What is the game quality of Master today, everybody? Something's in the water. What is going on? There's some really weird games happening today. Oh, what? Don't take my farm. I need farm. Don't take farm. Look at him. Don't do it. Don't AoE. Don't do it. Don't AoE. Resist. Thank you. He's resisting AoE. Well, see you later, Mika. Maybe she, like, the thing is, like, it could be a Fizz main because they're playing hyper aggressive, but they have 400,000 mastery on Fiora. That's more than I've got on any other champion. Like, it's more than I've got on a Nivea, you know? Like, she is playing like she's a Fizz. The enemy team is just going with the simple thing of outnumber the enemy like mad. Our bot lane is now top as 2. They put 4 to 5 people down in bot lane. They're just constantly outnumbering us. Again, you got to do, if you're going to use E on Urgot against Fiora, you've just got to do it at really random times. Just to catch her out. Do it at times that you wouldn't expect her to, like, know. If it's an obvious time, she'll W it. W'd. So like that. She W'd my ulti. Now she doesn't have W. Let's get outnumbered all the time. 3 people bot lane. Annoying. Unfortunately, I'm kind of getting the brunt. Even though we're winning the game, I'm just getting outnumbered. Kind of sucks for me, but we're winning the game. So we'll keep being chill, and we're fine. I think we are lucky that the Fiora doesn't seem great. Obviously. If she was good, I think it would be a lot scarier.
I am the very definition of a self-made man.
'Cause every little thing she does is magic. Da -da 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 -da. Da. I'd love just like a random Ash arrow. Oh, Xerath was really overextended. Holy moly.
Endless misery. Wonderful.
Let's hug the wall, by the way. So we're doing things that just like kind of beat a Fiora. Let's go. I got teammates. Teammate buff OP. Oh, good job, team. See you later, Doro. I'm happy, dude. I'm pretty, like, I'm not playing my absolute best because, like, I'm still kind of ill, you know. But I'm actually pretty happy with how I'm playing in general at the moment. Like, you know, it's not my best, but I'm being very useful, and we're doing some pretty good stuff. Very nice. Lissandra is, yeah. Lissandra's not a very good character, unfortunately. She's a good anti-carry. She's a terrible carry. The enemy team hasn't destroyed... Oh my god, they haven't. This is the lowest one. Yeah, they have not killed one tower. Oh. Obviously, the level 1 that they got unofficial aced, that's always going to put you into quite a negative. I'd actually argue if she had TP, she would have probably killed a tower by now too, because she would have had better like base tempo. Having Ignite helps your 1v1 of kills, but that's about it. So you notice I don't use my E until she's used the W. And again, even though I don't get the kill, nor does she. And the fact that she's got Ignite, it means it's technically a victory for me if we go even. And I actually kill her. Yeah, Sphero's not great. But I think it's more that we're playing smart against her. Just be patient. She's not used to probably people being this patient. Have a little patience for me. Honestly, my actual feedback of the Fiora, don't go Ignite. Ignite has actually probably hurt her more than it's helped. Because if she had TP, whenever she had a bad fight, you notice, like, remember that kill that I got? She walked into me with Ignite and she died. She only did that because she didn't have TP. If she had TP, you could go, right, I'll just go back, reset, boom. She doesn't do that because she's like, I can't go back right now. The Urgot's got advantage. I've got Ignite. I have to get ahead. That's why she did it. So, like, she's overplaying because she's running Ignite. And Fiora's not a champion that needs Ignite. She doesn't need to win lane phase at all. She scales amazingly. What the? That's cool. And she's in a matchup that she has advantage over. So you, again, if you're already in a you're already in a matchup that you've got advantage over, once again, you don't need Ignite. You should be winning that matchup anyway. So yeah, just kind of a lot of misplay by the Fiora in essence. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I wouldn't be shocked her name is to do with Fizz. I wouldn't actually be shocked if it's like a two-trick. They play Fizz as their main and Fiora if they get top, because they are playing kinda like a Fizz. Hyper aggressive all the time. Dead again. GG. There you go. So yeah, that was a hard stomp. Obviously, the level 1 is always going to help, but even in top lane, it's a really difficult matchup, and Fiora just misplayed it like mad. And she, in top lane, arguably had an advantage because she had that kill. So she started with a half an item. I didn't, but she just misplayed a lot. So yeah, she just doesn't need Ignite. I don't know why you take it. I'm going to give it to my bot lane, though. They played great. So even though our MMR is bad, we've won 3 in a row, only plus 18 each match. This is it. You just got to grind. Eventually, trust me, if we keep winning, that'll go plus 19, and your MMR will start catching up. You just got to keep doing it. So we went 6-3-4, highest damage in the game, 15.5k damage. Hecarim did struggle this game, but, you know, it is what it is. But overall, a very good game. Let me see if I can find some information, though, because that was weird. Let's see, Fiora. Right, okay, so Fiora, most played champion. Fizz, second most played champion. But yeah, they played it like, oh, they run Ignite nearly every game. Yeah. So that they are a player that just plays for kills. They don't, yeah. They mainly run Ignite on Fiora and Fizz every game. They run Teleport occasionally on Fiora. But the weird thing, as I said, like, she already has lane advantage against an Urgot. You don't need Ignite. That's the weird thing. To me, that was just the wrong decision. And again, wrong decisions can happen. But, yeah, overall, a very nice game. Again, we've actually like done well against 2 counters today. We played Darius, got countered by Wukong, we beat him. We got countered by Fiora this game, beat her. Like, counters aren't everything, you know, they really aren't. But yeah, we got an S-, highest damage in the game, so I'll happily take that. Pretty good game overall. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine. You'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep the Huzzy dream alive.